Welcome students. In this video we are going to see few more problems of addition and subtraction of fractions from exercise 2.1. So again the question number 1. So we have now three fractions here. 7 by 10 plus 2 by 5 plus 3 by 2 and the denominators are different. Now observe the denominators. Here 10 is multiple of 5 and 2. So if this is the case, the greatest number is the LCM. So 2, 5 and 10, what will be LCM? 10. So these properties which you have studied in 6th standard in 3rd chapter, that is playing with numbers, has to be used effectively here so that you can speed up your writing part. So what is LCM of 10, 5, 2? We say it is 10. What is LCM of 4 and 12? It will be 12. What is LCM of 4, 12 and 36? So it will be 36. So if there are numbers and one of the number is multiple of others, then that greatest number will be the LCM. So we are going to use that property and we are directly going to write LCM of 10, 5 and 2 is 10. Otherwise, which method is going to help you children? That is short division method for finding LCM. You can write down the name short division and you will revise that particular method. If it comes in problem, I am going to explain that method once again, but you will revise because you have studied that method in 5th and 6th standard. So here what is the important? LCM of 10, 5 and 2 is 10 and we have written directly by using property. Okay. So now again converting the fractions into equivalent fractions. So we have 7 by 10 and already it is 10, so you need not to convert, so you will multiply just by 1. 2 by 5, you have to multiply numerator and denominator by 2 because 5 2s are 10. 3 by 2, you need to multiply by 5 because 2 5s are 10. So after doing 7 upon 10, then 4 upon 10 and 3 5s are 15 upon 10. So we get 7 by 10 plus 4 by 10 plus 15 by 10. Now the denominators are same, so you can add the numerators. Then you get 7 plus 4 plus 15, that comes out to be 26 upon 10. Is it okay? Now you can convert it into lowest form. What is the common factor? 2. Both the numbers are divisible by 2. Now here we will not show it like this. Is it okay? Some methods now we are going to change. So this way we used to do and divide by 2, but we are not going to do it by like this method, but we are going to use cancellation method instead of that. So how will we show the cancellation? So 2 5s are 10 and 2 13s are 26. So it is now 13 by 5. Are you getting? By showing the cancellation and this technique now you have to remember. So it will be equal to 13 by 5. Now it is again improper fraction, so converting it into mixed one. You can do it orally. 5 2s are 10. What is remainder? 3. So 2 will be whole part, 3 will be numerator and 5 will be denominator. Are you getting? So in this manner you can add more than 2 fractions. So let us go for next question. Now here improper fraction, mixed fractions are given. Is it okay? So first we will convert them into improper one. Now yesterday we have done lot of practice of or in doing converting mixed to improper in the homework part. So how do we convert? Still I'll explain you. So for converting mixed fraction into improper, first we multiply 2 3s are 6 plus 2, that is 8 by 3. Now this step you should be able to do directly. Similarly 3 2s are 6 plus 1 7 upon 2. The denominator will not change, only numerator value will change. Is it okay? So conversion of mixed fraction into improper should be done in mind. Is it okay? And that is your target. You need to achieve that level, isn't it? So now it is 8 by 3 plus 7 by 2. Now again 3 and 2, what is LCM? 6. Now converting. So 8 by 3 into 2, you will multiply numerator and denominator by 2, and for 7 by 2, you will multiply numerator and denominator by 3. So you will get 16 by 6 plus 21 by 6. Add the numerators and then you get 37 by 6. Again it is improper, so you will convert it into mixed one. So again 6 6 are 36. What is remainder? 1, so that will be numerator and 6 will be whole part. Now one again instruction I would like to give. Children, you write down mixed fraction as like this. When we read it after some time, it is looking like 61 by 6. Actually, you have written it correctly. That is 6 integer 1 by 6. So while writing mixed fraction, I'll give one suggestion. You first write the integer part, that is 6, and then this particular sign should be middle. So it should be very clear, that is 6 integer 1 by 2. Here we have the number 6 integer 1 by 6. Is it okay? The fraction, this particular division sign or this dash should be in the middle of 6. Is it okay? Otherwise, sometimes you don't take care and you write it as 6 1 by 6, so it looks like 61 by 6. Sometimes the same number you write down as 6 and 1 by 6, so it looks like 1 upon 66. So take care while writing mixed fraction. Is it clear? So now the answer is 6 integer 1 by 6. The next problem. Now again 8 integer 1 by 2 minus 3 integer 5 by 8. So we can do again 2 8s are 16 plus 1 17 by 2 and 3 8s are 24 plus 5, that is 29 by 8. So we have 17 by 2 minus 29 by 8. Again see, 8 is multiple of 2 or 2 is factor of 8. So what will be LCM? LCM will be the bigger number, that is 8. Is it okay? So LCM of 2 and 8 is 8. So we will convert 17 by 2. You have to multiply by 4 and 29 by 8 as it is. So you will multiply by 1. Is it okay? You will find after some days this part will be omitted. Let me remind again. If it is 8, then you need not to show multiplication by 1. You can simply convert 17 by 2 into its equivalent fraction with denominator 8. So now 17 fours are. Do you remember the table? So it is 68 by 8 minus 29 by 8. Do the subtraction and get the answer. So it is 39 by 8. Convert it into again equivalent mixed fraction. So it will be 8 fours are 32. Remainder will be 7. So it is 4 integer 7 by 8. Is it clear? So if it is mixed fraction, if it is whole fraction, a whole number, we convert them into fractional form. That is, mixed fractions has to be converted into improper one and then added or subtracted. So this is what addition and subtraction of fractions. I hope you have understood. So solve the problems. So see you in next video. Thank you, children.